Greetings, welcome, and thanks so much for joining me. As always, it is an honor to be here with you. Of course, I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, and I'm here to invite you to join me starting on August 20th for the Unlock Your Card Magic program. I'm super excited about this program. Always it is an honor to offer it, and indeed it does start again on August 20th. That's coming up in just a week and a half. So it's really exciting to be able to help you unlock your own card magic. You know, if you've ever watched the monthly choose one of three card readings, by the way, have you gotten your August messages yet? If you've ever joined in on one of these lives and seen these readings, or if you've ever scheduled an appointment with me for a reading, you may be saying, wow, how does he do it? And I can tell you exactly how I do it. As a matter of fact, I show you exactly how I do it in the Unlock Your Card Magic program so that indeed you can do it too. I share with you over the course of those 5 weeks all of my secrets for accurate readings, the reasons why your readings might not resonate, and how to fix it. I share with you how to ask questions, the right kinds of questions to ask when card reading, and the not as right questions. Not wrong, but maybe not as helpful questions to ask when you are reading cards. I show you how to create your own card spreads. You know, the three card reading, the three card spread is tried and true. We talk all about it, we practice it, and I encourage you and show you how to create your own spreads as well. In this class, I show you how to create your own deck if you are so interested. Yes, indeed, you can create your own deck. And through the Unlock Your Card Magic program, I help you to unlock your own card magic so that you feel empowered to be able to make that dream of creating your own deck a reality. For sure, you can do it, as other Unlock Your Card Magic students have done it as well. In this program, it is a mix of pre-recorded and live sessions. So there are pre-recorded videos to watch on all of the week's teachings, topics ranging from developing your intuition in card reading, a meditative journey for your card reading to receive messages, videos on being a professional, low vibe situations that I encourage you to avoid, how to get paid for card reading, and all other kinds of very important card reading topics. So those are part of the program, as well as our weekly live sessions, in which you are able to deeply connect with your classmates, to get to know them, to offer readings for one another and practice with one another. It is an encouraging and empowering environment in which you will be supported and welcomed by your fellow students. You'll also make connections with them that will definitely outlast the program. There's also a workbook, the Unlock Your Card Magic workbook, to help you really dig deep into your own card reading journey and to really help you to unlock your own card magic. And then there is also the rune reading workshop. Now, in this program, I show you how to read any kinds of cards, because the techniques that I share with you will help you to read anything that you want, including runes. But the runes are such a hit, not only in my own readings at fairs, festivals, and expos, but also with the Unlock Your Card Magic students, that I have included a rune reading workshop recording as a bonus in the program, as well as my Throwing Stones book. It is a rune reading guide. And so even though the Unlock Your Card Magic program will help you to read anything that you want to read, including runes, the workshop recording and guide is there as well for you to really dig deep into the runes, which everyone is always so fascinated by. As a matter of fact, I am reading runes this weekend at the New Visions Expo in York, Pennsylvania. This is such a fun event. If you're anywhere near York, Pennsylvania this weekend, I highly recommend this awesome expo. Thousands of people are going to be there, hundreds of vendors. It is amazing, always so much fun. I will be there casting runes for sure, because indeed the runes are always a big hit as well. And so that program, you get all of that included with the program starting on Sunday the 20th. You can learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/magic. Now, some questions that I often get from potential students. Christian, is there a payment plan? Yes, there is. By the way, the price for this session is $347. That's USD. So $347 for all of that, the 5 weeks of live sessions, the pre-recorded videos on all kinds of card reading topics that are yours to view again and again long after the class ends. The Unlock Your Card Magic workbook and the rune reading workshop and guide. Oh, as well, there's a private Facebook group. Can't forget that. And so all of that is included in the $347 price. $347, it's a pretty sweet deal for unlocking your own card magic and being able to read any cards for anyone at any time. Indeed, at a weekend like the one that I'm going to this weekend, you can easily make that $347 in a single weekend of card reading. And so know that the skills that you learn in the program are completely and immediately applicable to your Reiki business, any kind of business that you might have, or if you're interested in starting your own card reading side hustle. Yes, indeed, you will be able to after this program. So it is a pretty powerful program with a pretty powerful price tag as well. I'm excited and honored to be able to offer it at that price point. So thanks so much. Some questions that I get from students: are there payment plans? Yes, there are payment plans for this program. And so if you are interested in a payment plan, please reach out to me directly. Don't purchase on the website right away, but reach out to me directly for those options. And other questions that I get: can I miss a session? Yes, you can miss a session. It's absolutely okay to miss a session. You will get all recordings of the class sessions to be able to watch again and again. We frequently have students who need to miss a session. That is no problem at all. I encourage you, you're not going to want to miss them, because the connections that you make with your classmates are so empowering and so much fun that you won't want to miss class. You'll look forward to class every week. The students always do. I always do. It's a lot of fun. I can't tell you how many times after our last class, or that the class is ending, students say, "Oh, I'm so sad this is our last class." Or the next week they'll put in the group, in the Facebook group, "Oh, I'm so sad that we're not meeting this week." That indeed will be you too at the end of the program. So if you do have questions, please feel free to ask away. I'm happy to answer them. And I'm also happy to pull some cards too. I'm not only here to talk about the Unlock Your Card Magic program, I'm also here to pull cards. And so if you would like a card pulled for you on this beautiful, blessed day, please feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm happy to do so. And I'm going to pull some cards for anyone tuning in later who might not be able to join us right now. And I'm going to offer some general messages for all of us and for anyone even tuning in later. Okay, here's what we've got. I've got my fairy cards that I have recently inherited from my sister a couple of months ago. And here we have it. We have two cards that have popped out from the fairy deck. We have parenting and children, and we have stand your ground. So here's what I'm getting very clearly from these two cards. We got some real like mama bear kind of energy going on. And what I'm getting is an encouragement for you to stand your ground when it comes to loving and protecting your children. I'm also getting very, very clearly stand your ground with the kids too. I'm getting a real encouragement for bringing firm but loving energy to your parenting situation right now. So the kids might be driving you crazy. I just had an image of like a mess on the kitchen floor. They might be testing your limits, and they might be making you want to pull your hair out. And so, what I'm getting for you is a really strong encouragement to stand your ground, but to do it in a very loving kind of way. So bring that mama bear energy, but bring it in a very loving kind of way, a nurturing kind of way. And when you have an experience when someone is threatening your kids, bring that mama bear energy, but again, in a firm but loving kind of way. So bring that firm and loving energy to the parenting situation at this time. Sending lots of blessings to the parenting. You know, I don't have children. Children truly are a blessing. But I will say I have cats. As of November, I have 3 cats. I had 0, and then all of a sudden I had 3. And what happened was I was feeding a stray cat, and she ended up bringing to me one day her 2 kittens that I did not know she had. And so then she put her kittens up in on my back patio. I set out a little cooler for them to stay in. It was getting cold. I put blankets all in it. And indeed, they ended up living there for a week, and I was able to coax them into the house. They've been here ever since. Was not planning on getting a cat. Definitely did not want kittens. And now I'm a cat dad, so there you have it. So Nick, welcome. Wonderful to see you, and thank you so much for being here. I'm honored to pull a card for you, and I'm always sending you lots of blessings and best wishes. As a matter of fact, Nick, I was just thinking about you. What day was it? Was it yesterday? I was wondering how your studies are going. So I'm sending you lots of blessings and best wishes. But Nick, I'm actually being called to pull for you a Celtic Dragon Tarot, since I know how much you love the dragons. So I'm sending lots of blessings to your dragon love. So we've got, and your dragon parenting. So we've got the Celtic Dragon Tarot, and let's see what comes out for you from the Celtic Dragon Tarot. Oops, here we go. All right. Nick, we have 3 cards that have popped out for you at this time from the Celtic Dragon Tarot. So we've got lots of messages for you at this time, and let's see what we have. First of all, we have the 4 of Cups. We have Chains, and we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, Nick, here's what I'm getting for you very clearly. Right now, you're feeling some sense of, it's not remorse and it's not regret, because it's about the future, Nick. And it's about moving forward. And it's about, so it's almost like, Nick, I'm going to try to put this into human words if I can. It's almost like a regret over the future. I can't even really fully explain that, but it's this sense of feeling a regret or a remorse, and it's not exactly even that strong, over what's to come that hasn't come yet, and steps that you want to be taking to move yourself in that direction. And so it's almost like a forward sense, a forward leaning sense of remorse and regret, but not that strong. Nick, again, I'm having a very hard time putting this into human words as it so happens, because the messages, when they come through, when we receive messages from spirit, whether through the cards or however else we might, they're like, they don't always line up in our human way of thinking and processing. And so there it is, Nick. And what I'm also getting is that you're feeling kind of stuck by those feelings with this sense of moving forward into your future. And so, Nick, there's an encouragement here for you to recognize those feelings and honor them. It's not so much anything that you have to do, as much as it is just a recognizing them, honoring them, and allowing yourself to acknowledge and feel them. So admit them, honor them, acknowledge them, and recognize that they're there. And what I'm also getting here for you, Nick, is that these feelings are going to pass, they're going to subside, and they're going to give way to some blessings. We've got the Ten of Cups here, just cups overflowing. And so what I'm getting for you, Nick, is to take some time right now to focus on what you want those blessings to look like, what cups you want to be overflowing, and how you want them to be overflowing. And so what are these rainbows where your cup is running over? Your cup runneth over with rainbows, Nick. What are those rainbows? What do you want them to be? And what do you want them to look like? So there you have it, Nick. I'm sending you lots of blessings and best wishes to all of the rainbows in your cups that are indeed coming. Acknowledge and honor those feelings, and take some time to reflect upon them and where they are coming from, and in order to help you move through them. So sending lots of blessings always, Nick. Thank you so much. Lavender, so nice to see you as well. I'm sending you lots of blessings for your evening and what you've got going on across the pond. Please feel free, anyone, to drop it in the comments if you would like a reading. I'm happy to pull a card for, or more, who knows what might come up for you as well. And I do want to mention again that the Unlock Your Card Magic program is coming up starting on Sunday, August the 20th. It's always an honor to offer this program. It is indeed an empowering program. No matter where you are on your card reading journey, it is there to help you to unlock your own card magic, to be able to offer accurate and empowering, insightful readings for anyone with any cards at any time. So many card reading programs will require you to purchase a specific set of cards. And so let's say, for instance, you want to take a tarot class, but you have to purchase the Rider-Waite deck. Personally, I'm not a fan of Rider-Waite. But you've got to purchase Rider-Waite, and maybe the Rider-Waite deck doesn't resonate with you. But in that class, you're learning how to read Rider-Waite. And so after you leave that class, congratulations, you know how to read a deck that really doesn't resonate with you. Well, I believe in reading the decks that resonate with you. And I believe in reading the cards that feel right to you. And I believe in learning how to read any kind of cards, to learn the skills to read any kind of cards, no matter what they are now or in the future. And so in Unlock Your Card Magic, you bring the deck. Whatever card or cards you want to read, bring them, because I show you tips and tricks and skills to read any of them for your whole life. So Lavender, yes, I'm happy to pull a card for you. It's my honor. And I have my Celtic Dragon Tarot deck here. No, you know what, Lavender? I'm being called to pull a fairy card for you at this time. You've got the blessings of the fairies all around you right now, Lavender. So let's see what we've got. And sending lots of blessings to all of your beautiful creations as well. So here is what has come out for you, Lavender. We have magic of nature. Magic of nature. You know, Lavender, what I'm getting for you is that I know that a lot of your creations are very nature-based and nature-inspired. And so take some time to get out into nature to get some inspiration for your creations. You know, isn't nature so inspirational? It really is magical. It is incredible. And the magic simply abounds with nature. And I believe that nature is one of the most powerful creative stimulants. And so there you have it, Lavender. Take some time to get out into nature. I'm also getting the encouragement for you to consider conducting some kind of ritual out in nature, even indeed some kind of creative ritual in nature at this time to really harness that magical creative power of nature. You've got the fairies with you. I'm picking up on butterfly energy as well. And so know indeed that that magical energy is around you. Tap into it. Get into nature. Be inspired by our blessed, blessed Mother Earth and get your creativity on. It's a powerful time for you in that regard, Lavender. So I'm sending you lots of blessings for getting out into nature and lots of blessings for all of your creations that you bring into the world and all that nature inspires you to create. So lots and lots of blessings for that. Thank you so very much. You know, with the Unlock Your Card Magic program, you don't have to go live and do readings like I do. The program is all about helping you to unlock your own card magic. We all have our own card magic. Not everyone wants to go live and do readings. Not everyone wants to go to an expo and do back-to-back-to-back readings. As a matter of fact, that's what I'll be doing this weekend. I've got a big expo coming up. I love this expo every year, and believe me, I will be doing back-to-back-to-back readings. Not everyone likes to do that or wants to do that, and guess what? You don't have to. That's part of my card magic, but it doesn't mean it has to be part of yours. We all have our own individual special card magic, our own unique card magic that we bring to the cards. And so in the Unlock Your Card Magic program, it's about unlocking your special card reading magic that no one else can bring but you, whatever that looks like. And so the program is all about helping you to uncover, unlock, discover your own card reading magic and defining that for yourself. Just like I ain't gonna make you buy any one particular deck, I ain't gonna make you read cards in any one particular way. It's up to you to define how you want to be a card reader and how you want to show up with your card magic. You know, I'm always so honored to show up with the card magic all of the time. It is a true honor and blessing. And so I want you to know that I bring my card magic in the Unlock Your Card Magic program, in the videos, the workbook, the Facebook group, the live sessions. I'm bringing my card magic to that program with every single video, every single question in the workbook, every single post in the private Facebook group, and every single session that we have together for that program. Again, you can learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/magic. Registration closes on Friday, August the 18th. Full disclosure, the registration for that program usually closes on Saturday at noon, but that Saturday I'm going to be reading at an expo. I got another festival where I am casting runes, and so that means that registration is going to close early for the program this time. Early, it is closing on Friday the 18th at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure if you're interested to register by then. Make sure if you have questions that you reach out to me by then. And make sure that if you are interested in a payment plan that you definitely reach out to me by then for sure. So I'm going to pull just a couple more cards and be on my way. As a matter of fact, I do read Scrabble tiles as well. I talk about it in Unlock Your Card Magic, but that's part of my card magic too. You know, when I said that you're going to be able to read any cards for anyone at any time, that may just include Scrabble tiles as well. Yes, this is the unique thing that I do. I've never heard of anyone else reading Scrabble tiles. As far as I know, I'm the first and only one who's ever done it. And indeed, I love to do it. It is so fun and it's kind of funny too. But when your card magic is unlocked, you can read anything. As a matter of fact, I was at a card reading gathering last month, and there were all kinds of decks there, all kinds of new decks. And so I was excited to do some readings with some brand new decks that I'd never seen before. And one of the decks was not a deck at all, it was a set of dice with interesting images on them. So fascinating. And so I was like, I don't know how this works, but let's go. And so I picked up the dice, tossed them, and offered a reading to someone who was like, wow, that's incredible. Someone else saw the reading, was like, I want to try that too. And so there we have it. I'm reading with some crazy dice I'd never even seen before. That's because my card magic is unlocked. And I know that I can offer empowering and insightful readings anytime with any deck, Scrabble tiles included. So let's see what message we might have from the Scrabble tiles today. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking, I only do the Scrabble readings in person because with the camera angles and everything, I can't show you what it looks like when they land. It's too much work. It's actually why I stopped doing rune readings online and only do those in person. Except I did do a weekend of rune readings. Was it last year already? It's been that long. I need to do another weekend of rune readings. I did those online and I just didn't show what the runes how the runes landed, but I picked each one up and showed them at the camera. We're going to have to do another rune reading weekend too. We need to do that again. I may just do that with Scrabble tiles. The only problem is I can't pick those up one at a time and show you because it's not about that. These are quick readings, almost like a one-card pull, but with Scrabble tiles. So let's see what message we might have for all of us from the Scrabble tiles today. Okay, very clearly. I've got the encouragement here that we are being encouraged to do, and this is going to be different for everyone, okay? But the message is very clear. Do it again. So whatever that is, I don't know, maybe for me, that's the rune reading weekend. Do it again. I haven't done that in a while. Do it again. So there's a real encouragement here for us to do it again. Now, it's for us to reflect upon and determine what that it is because it's going to be different for each of us, but do it again. Something that was successful, even something that we enjoyed, something that was enriching, that we're being encouraged to do it again. Try it again. throw it out there again. I just had the image of like a fishing line, going out. Try it again. And here's the thing too, everyone. And this is especially true when it comes to business things, Reiki business, card reading business, whatever it is. Sometimes when we try something the first time, it doesn't work, or it doesn't work like we expected, or it doesn't work well. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't try it again. Sometimes, indeed, the best thing we can do is to try again. And so we're being encouraged right now with the Scrabble tiles. Try again. Absolutely, just try again. As a matter of fact, I just got the encouragement to jump in and try it again. So jump in with some excitement, with some fervor, with some energy. Jump in and try again. Do it again. So, yes, sending lots of blessings to all of us for doing it again, whatever the it might be. And again, I think it might be another rune reading weekend. So be on the lookout. We'll have to do that again. Last year we did it in November. I think we might have to do it again this November. When the weather cools, we're going to throw another rune reading weekend for sure. So be on the lookout for those notifications. But I'm thinking I might have to do a Scrabble weekend too, of Scrabble readings too. That might be fun as well. So please feel free to let me know what you think. I'm always happy to hear your thoughts. Leslie, welcome. Always so wonderful to see you. Leslie, I was just thinking about you this morning and wondering how you are doing. I'm sending you lots of blessings as well. And Leslie, I am actually just going to take the initiative. I'm just going to assume that you would like a card because you often do. And so, Leslie, I'm being called to pull a Reiki card for you from the deck of my friend Mary Raposo. And Mary has created a Reiki self-care deck. And so I'm being encouraged to pull a card for you. Interestingly enough, this week's Build Your Reiki Business podcast episode is about self-care. So that's appropriate. Thanks, Mary. But it is about self-care. And it's about how, if we run into those points when we run into those points on our journey where we are feeling burned out, tapped out, and maybe we haven't been doing a quote-unquote good job of quote-unquote self-care, to release judgment of ourselves for that. So when we get to those points on our journey where we're feeling depleted, we feel like we're on the path to burnout, let's not judge ourselves. Let's love ourselves and send compassion to ourselves, because when we get to those points on our journey, it's just part of the journey. So let's love ourselves when we get to those points and not beat ourselves up for not doing a better job of taking care of ourselves. So, Leslie, here's what I have for you. We have that has popped out, Power of the Universe. Your hands can heal. Just place them on your body and feel the healing energy begin to flow. You hold the power of the universe in the palms of your hands. Absolutely incredible and powerful message. It is so true, Leslie and everyone, that we have the whole power of the universe right here. And there's nowhere that we need to go outside of ourselves for it. As a matter of fact, we are literally stardust. And so we are literally made from the stuff of stars. Like, let's be real, that's pretty damn incredible. When we really think about it, it really is incredible to think like, holy cow, we are made out of the stuff of stars. And so when we step back to think about it, how can we ever doubt our place in this universe? How can we ever doubt that we deserve to be here? How can we ever doubt that we are powerful? Because Hot damn, we are made out of stars. You know, the sheer fact that we are here is an absolute miracle in and of itself. And when we really think about it, when we really honor that and reflect upon that, holy cow, it's incredible. We are a miracle. This whole life is a miracle. The very fact that I am sharing these words with you right now is an absolute miracle. Our breath is a miracle. And I think that if we really, really fully understood and grasped and internalized that, we would just walk around in a dumbfounded stupor all day, every day. How could we ever get anything done if we really recognized and honored and really integrated that truth into our very being? That we are a miracle. This whole life is a miracle. And when we honor and acknowledge that, how could we ever be upset with ourselves? How could we ever not love ourselves? How could we ever not realize how deserving we are? And so, Leslie and everyone, you deserve to be here. You deserve each and every single breath that you take. You deserve all that life has to offer. Indeed, you deserve life itself because everything is a miracle. We are a miracle. You are a miracle. The very fact that we are together right now, it's a miracle. And so let's celebrate and praise and honor that. Leslie, you have the power of the universe running through you. No matter where you are on your journey, no matter what is going on in your life right now, no matter what you're feeling, know that you are just as powerful as all of the stars in the whole universe. That is pretty incredible. So I'm sending lots and lots of blessings, Leslie, to that power, the power of the universe that runs through you. Sending lots of blessings, Leslie. Thank you for the honor. Megan, wonderful to see you. Thank you for being here as well. I am indeed talking about, in addition to pulling cards, the Unlock Your Card Magic program that starts on Sunday, August the 20th again. I'm always so excited to offer this program because it's so much fun. Not only is it fun, it's also empowering, it's connecting, it is enriching. It is a powerful program of personal and professional growth packed into 5 weeks. At the end of 5 weeks, you'll be sad it's over. Students always are, because it indeed is really impactful and powerful and so much fun. So Megan, yes, I'm happy to pull a card for you. And I'm actually being called, Megan, to pull a rune for you. And let's see what the runes have to say. You know, I was saying earlier that I am going to be casting runes this weekend at the New Visions Expo in York, Pennsylvania. If you're anywhere near central Pennsylvania, anywhere near York, I encourage stopping by. It's always a lot of fun. It is a big and fun expo for sure. But Megan, I'm going to pull a rune for you right now, and let's see what comes up for you. We actually have, whoa, okay. We have one in my hand, but one that fell out, two that fell out on the floor, and then one that kind of plooped out as I was putting the pouch away. So we're going to read all four of these for you, Megan, and here's what we've got. Oh, okay. Yep, for sure. We've got some great things here for you. This is the rune of the self. This is the rune of opening. This is the rune of signals. And this is the rune of wealth. Okay, Megan, here's what I'm getting for you very clearly. on your journey right now, there's a real possibility for you to be focusing in on yourself and to be taking a path that is going to bring you some wealth. Oh, as a matter of fact, I need to redo my runes before this weekend. So thanks, Rune of Wealth and Possessions, for showing me that I need to give my runes some self-care before this weekend. But Megan, very clearly, I'm getting for you the encouragement to focus in on yourself right now and to do some things for yourself that there's a real possibility here for you, an opening on your journey right now. Pay attention to the signs and signals that are leading you to walk through that open door, because indeed that path is going to lead to some wealth and abundance for you. So what I'm getting very clearly is that by taking that open door, stepping through that open door, following the signs that are leading you through that door, on the other side of that door and down that road is some wealth. So I'm sending lots and lots of blessings to you for following those signals, following the signs, focusing in on yourself at this time, walking through that door, because you've got wealth down that path for you. That is pretty awesome for sure. So sending lots of blessings to you, Megan, for walking through that open door. It's cracked. And the question is, are you going to walk through it? Pay attention to the signs that are pointing towards the yes. So lots of blessings to you for that. Megan, you are welcome. It's my honor, always, of course. And before I depart, I do just want to make sure to mention again that Unlock Your Card Magic starts again on Sunday, August the 20th. And so I'm always honored and excited to offer this great program. I love teaching it. The students love taking it. All of the students rave about it. It's so much fun. It's empowering. It's impactful. At the end of 5 weeks, you're going to be able to read any cards for anyone at any time. At the end of 5 weeks, you're going to be able to do a fair or a festival or expo if you want to. At the end of 5 weeks, you're going to be able to be paid for card reading. Again, if you want to. There's no requirement. We've had students take the program who are not interested in getting paid for card reading, at least not right now. And so know that at the end of those 5 weeks, if you want to get paid for card reading, indeed you can, and I show you exactly how. Oh, Leslie, what is a Scrabble reading? Thank you for your question. So my Scrabble readings are kind of similar to my rune readings in that I cast the Scrabble tiles. So these are Scrabble tiles. Let me show you to prove it. We got the T, we got the O here. And you'll see these are indeed Scrabble tiles. I got a whole pouch of them. And what I do to read these Scrabble tiles, I took inspiration from my rune castings. And when I read runes, I will grab a handful of the runes and I'll toss them on the table. And they are read depending upon where they land and how they land. Face up, face down, where they are on the table and in relation to one another. And that's how I read runes. Scrabble tiles, on the other hand, it's a little different. Yes, I grab a handful and I cast them, but they aren't all read individually and together like the runes are. I just read them as a whole. And so I'll take this handful, I'll toss them, and then whatever comes up immediately, that is the message. And so it's like a one card reading. It's like a one card quick pull reading, like boom, here's your message. Like I do and have just been doing. Scrabble readings are exactly like that, only it's a bunch of Scrabble tiles instead of a single card. And so that's how I do Scrabble readings. And then, of course, like with my one card readings, more information will come as well as I receive the messages. And so this Scrabble reading, for instance, is an encouragement to lean on a friend. And so if you have a friend out there who is really helpful to you, listens, and offers good encouragement, maybe great advice, you've got encouragement right now to just lean on that friend, whoever that friend might be. You know, here's the thing, everyone. Sometimes we are the friend. Sometimes we are the one who we need to lean on. And sometimes we need to be treating ourselves like we are our own friend. You know, how often do we say things to ourselves that are not very nice, that are not very kind? And we just have the encouragement sometimes to pretend that we're a friend and talk to ourselves in the ways in which we might talk to a good friend. Sometimes we say some things to ourselves that we would not say to a good friend, and we say not nice things to ourselves. So sometimes it's time to pretend you're a friend. And so this Scrabble reading is encouraging us to lean on that friend, whoever it might be, and sometimes that friend is ourselves. So sending lots and lots of blessings to leaning on the friend, including if indeed it is ourselves. And so that's how it works. Now, of course, with these readings, you can't see the Scrabble tiles. And so I apologize for that online. In person, of course, you can see how they land. And sometimes people will get their own messages out of them as well. And that's completely appropriate and great as well, too. But that's how it is. It, you know, just looks like a big pile of letters. It's a mess. And messages indeed do come out of the mess. You know, if we sit with the mess long enough, no matter what the mess is in our lives, messages do indeed come out of the mess. So sending lots of blessings to getting messages out of the mess. And thank you all so much for being here, sending lots of blessings to you and your journey, no matter where you might be on your journey. I'll be going live again and again over the next couple of weeks to share messages, to talk about the Unlock Your Card Magic program, and to answer any questions that you have. I'll also be doing a Q&A session with the cards, answering your questions and answering frequently asked questions about the Unlock Your Card Magic program as well. So be on the lookout for notifications of all of those things. And of course, the replay is always available too. So I want to say thank you so very much. You can learn more about Unlock Your Card Magic at standingstoneshealing.com/magic, where indeed in 5 weeks you can have your own card magic unlocked to be able to read any cards for anyone at any time. Sending so many blessings and best wishes to your journey. Thank you.